Hello, welcome to me and Matt's Q&A. First, I want to address my voice. So we had service today, so it's like shot. So just bear with me. And yeah, so this is Matt. This is his first appearance on my YouTube channel. We're really excited. So we're literally just gonna start, and the first question we're gonna, I guess, like answer is how we met. So basically, my best friend Tia and Matt worked together at Sam's, and Tia invited him to church, and then he came to church, and then that's when we met, right?
Pretty much.
Are there more
pretty
details?
much. That's pretty much what happened.
Yeah. And then we were friends or whatever, but we both weren't really like thinking about each other in that way.
Not at all.
And then once we did, it just didn't stop. So this the second question is from Matt. It says, what is Matt's dream job?
Dream job. What is my dream job? I mean, don't really have a dream job, I guess. I just want to continue to let God use me, really just keep on staying inside his calling for my life. And whatever he has me or lead me to do, that's what I'm going to do. So
That's a really good answer. What are your hobbies?
My hobbies. Well, for people that do know me, they know I play basketball. That's a hobby of mine, and I make music. I'm not a rapper or singer, nothing like that. I produce, so I'm behind the scenes.
Making beats and stuff. Mariah, what is your favorite thing about Matt? I think okay, so there's obviously a lot of things that I love, but I think my favorite thing about Matt is his ability to just like bring chill to the situation. I'm a very like, whatever person. I'm really like energetic or whatever, but he just like calms me, and especially when it's a situation that like I actually need to be calm in. He's really good at like bringing me back, and yeah, and I love that. And I love how kind he is, and how sweet he is, and so yeah, that's like a few of my favorite things. He's a total gentleman, and so that's really cool too. You're not?
Thugging.
No, he's a gentleman, and that's really cool. What's your favorite attribute about me?
My favorite attribute about you, probably just how ready you are to do stuff all the time. Like no matter what time of day it is, she is ready and always energetic and always brings life to whatever room she's in. So I mean like when you say you want to walk around being a light, she literally is a light. So.
Thanks, man. Describe the perfect day.
I'll go first.
Okay.
Basically, I'm in the gym, shooting. She rebounded, passing me the ball back. I'm shooting for like 4 hours straight though, and she just.
That's a lot. That's your perfect
No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
So then I'm just, I guess, not doing anything.
She just rebounds. That's like the perfect.
Huh.
Yeah. No, but for real though, probably just chilling, doing whatever, maybe breakfast, going out. I don't know, doing adventures or whatever, then come back and chilling.
Yep. Mine would be partly that, but I can be more specific with like coffee, food.
I don't drink coffee.
But he does drink Starbucks though, right?
Strawberry lemonade.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Coffee, shopping, basically doing anything, but as long as I'm with Matt and my family, I think I'd be chilling.
Just chilling.
Yeah. Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
Shout out to Larian. When thinking of marriage, what are some new traditions you'd like to create for your family?
Oh yeah, we actually already talked about this.
We did? No.
Yeah, I think one was that I wanted to do like maybe once a year or something like that. Backyard camping.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
In our backyard, especially like with the kids and stuff. Have like actual camp foods and stuff like that. Big old tent. And just
That'd be so much fun.
That's something I want to do.
And we don't have to wait to have children, I don't think, because I think we should do it before.
Just be
Yeah.
grown people out
Grown
camping.
people out camping. That'd be so much fun. So a lot of family traditions, I think, from my side, are like wrapped around with holidays. So we're not really, kind of. Things change, like versus traditions that we will have versus traditions that we'll have with our children. Like Christmas is super huge for us in the family, and like we watch all the movies on Christmas Eve and like all that stuff, but you guys kind of know that already since I vlogged it. But I think like things that I as a mom will continue is like my mom used to take us to the Muni on Tuesdays after school. We pack up and, you know, do stuff like that. But yeah, I think we're both like very family oriented, so that'll be easy to like come up with new stuff too. Tia asked, why is Tia your best friend and why do you love Tia? Well, I love you because you brought Matt. Just kidding. That's not it. I love you because you're great, Tia. Moving on. You want to say something?
I mean, I gotta have to. Why is Tia my best friend? Man, she just crazy. Like, you cray.
That's true.
You just crazy. Always got me laughing. Always peeping the same thing I peep. Like, we just have a good time. Some girl named Daja asked who will be in our wedding.
We do already know, but you don't get to know yet.
Right. Coming soon to that question. Right. Where do you see yourself in 5 to 10 years?
Okay, 5 to 10 years. So I will definitely be married by that time.
Or is you? Is you?
We will definitely be married by then, 5 to 10 years.
Basically.
And I'm pretty sure we'll at least have 1 kid.
Okay.
Probably 2. Because 5 years.
I'll be 27? Never.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I'll be 27.
Oh,
I'm 23.
So you'll be 20.
Girl, you don't know how old.
28. You'll be 28.
Oh, dang. You're right.
I'll be 27.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think well, at least you guys will have seen a little person from us by that time.
Little man running around.
Or a little
hopefully.
Yeah. So yeah. How did you ask me to be your girlfriend and were you nervous?
Okay, so basically, her and all the other women from our church went on a women's retreat. And I was just at home like, dang, I miss her. Like, she would take forever to come back. I know she had to come back, you know.
Right.
But it was like, dang, like, why can't she just leave, like, and come back? I'm like, man, I gotta ask her to be my girlfriend. She can't be gone like this and not be my girlfriend. Because I'm feeling some type of way because she was gone. So I'm like, all right, bet. She loves shoes and stuff like that. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna buy her a pair of shoes. I bought her 2 pairs of shoes. And everybody knows she loves coffee. So I bought her a personalized coffee mug.
Just so cute.
And on the mug, on the front of it is a whole bunch of words that I thought of her. You know what I'm saying? Like words that make me think of her, as in she's gorgeous, she's stunning, she's brilliant, she's wild, she's energetic. All these words, but like the words form the picture, which is a heart.
It's really. I'm gonna put it in somewhere. It's really cute.
Sean. And then what else? I got her a keychain that says "Key to My Heart" because literally she's the only one that can get that deep inside of me. So.
And it was in a basket.
Yeah, it was just
with
in a basket.
Pink tissue paper. I can't.
Yeah. What else? And I said a poem too.
Oh yeah. Okay, so for the ladies who need more details, I'll tell you. So basically, we were at the house, and we had just gotten back from the women's retreat, and he was like, yeah, you know, we were talking the other day, and, you know, I have this poem I want to read to you guys or whatever. And so we started reading the poem, and then afterward he was like, it was about love and stuff, or you guys will hear it soon. And then he was like, you know, you said, that's how I think about you.
Well, basically,
something like that.
Yeah, basically it was a poem I wrote about like the struggles you face and how you face so many struggles, it puts you inside of a box. And the only person that can break you out the box is God. The only person that can break down all these struggles is God. And then that's how you only can find true love, is by finding the love of God. So that's kind of what I told her. Just like I'm thankful for finding the love of God, because it gave me the ability to love her. So that's what I told her, and then after that I asked her to be my girlfriend.
And I said yes.
And was I nervous? Of course, like,
yeah.
Cause it's like when you know this is the woman for you, it's like taking steps like that, they kind of are nervous, but you have to be able to endure that to move on.
So that was great. The next question is, how did you prepare your heart for someone new after a relationship? And was there anything Matthew had to wait for, as in the okay from you to move forward into something more than friends? This is actually a really good question. So you guys know I was in a relationship, and it was, we obviously broke up, thank God. And in that relationship, I found myself losing myself. So when we broke up, there were a lot of insecurities and habits that I had formed from that relationship, because it was very, unlike what it was seen as. It was very just not good and just damaging to me personally, and it was verbally abusive, and it wasn't right. And so because of that, unfortunately, I had created these habits or these like ways of responding to certain things because of what I had been through. So as soon as we broke up and I was starting to see all the things that had changed about myself and kind of where I was versus where I should have been, my mom immediately started working with me with like trying to build myself back up. So before Matthew, I was already in the process of healing. I think sometimes we wait until it's time for the new thing in order to start preparing for it. But my mom was very adamant, and my family, on me getting healed from the relationship and me getting strong enough to be in a relationship, and not just be in a relationship, but just like be a strong woman of God. So because of that, and it's not always as intense as it was for me, I think, because sometimes breakups happen just because you realize they're not the one. But with this breakup, it was because it needed to happen and because it was an abusive relationship and just wasn't what God had. So so I was already in the process of that, so it's not like Matthew had to wait extra long. But yeah, it's been easier because I did that prep work, if you will, to like be able to give my heart to Matt and not see him in a different light. There were still some like habitual things that I was used to that I had to snap out of, because Matt's not that person, and he's like super he's super kind and loving and all that good stuff. So my security had been built back up, but he definitely makes sure that like whatever is still in there, possibly, that he's there for me and all that good stuff.
All that feels out.
Yeah.
Get all that out. What does your dream house look like?
Okay, well, because I'm not gonna be crazy and be like it's 18 bedrooms and stuff. Honestly, whatever house that we live in when we get married, it just has to have like, it's honestly all in the decor, so I can make it my dream house. So I want it to be like super clean and modern with flowers and greenery and modern, like I said, but it does have to have at least 2 rooms, because I've always wanted, like my mom has, a closet as like a room as a closet.
A whole room, huh? Yeah. You're just gonna take over a guest room.
Yes.
And put a closet.
So he can have the closet in the main bedroom, but I want to make my closet a room and it be like so super cute with like a chair and stuff.
I just need a man cave and a backyard. I'm chilling.
And by man cave, he just means a place where we will all go. Just kidding.
I'm talking about, I'm putting a lock on the door. You can't come in. It's gonna be a buzzer on the other side of the door. I can buzz you in.
But he will have, because we're young too, so we have a lot of friends, obviously. So there will be a place for them to watch games and stuff like that, even though I watch them too. So, okay. The next question is, what are some of your hardest challenges you've had to overcome?
Hardest challenges I had to overcome, I guess getting over a lot of the stuff that kind of holds you down, like the baggage and the weights of your past, like when you try to move on to something new, there's always stuff that's still lingering, always stuff that's still in the back of your mind. Oh man, what if when I did this? Oh, I'm not worthy of this because I messed up this time or that time. So it's just getting over the fact of that I'm not worthy thought. You know what I'm saying? Like when you meet a person that's perfect for you, like, oh, I'm not worthy of this person. She's too perfect for me. I messed up so many times. That's like some of the things you have to get over. Like, that's something I have to get over. Like, it's like, dang, maybe I am who I need to be, moving toward that person that God is calling me to be. So I can say thank you. You know what I'm saying? I thank God, because it's like you done been through so much, but He still loves you enough to give you somebody to love. So
yeah. Mine was kind of similar, honestly. I'm kind of a perfectionist, and so getting over the fact that I had baggage, like in terms of a relationship, I think was the hardest thing. And like, I just didn't like that has to be a part of my story, not in like I have to stamp it on me, but even as a testimony, like to help other girls. I only just recently have been able to like talk to some of the younger girls and tell them about what I went through and all that good stuff, because it was just embarrassing to me. So, okay, how many kids do we both want?
I said like 2 or 3, but she said like a whole football team.
4 or 5. 4 or 5. Wait,
She's trying to have a starting lineup.
Yeah.
Just whatever though.
But we're just kind of going with the flow.
Whatever.
I mean, whatever the Lord wants is what we want. Hopefully it's not too. Yeah, that's not something like that we would argue about because it's a child. Okay. The next question is basically about our dating, like apostolic dating versus normal, or not normal, other people's dating or whatever. We go through like different phases. So when we were obviously friends, and like we needed to know that we like got along and stuff. So we were friends, and then I started liking him, he started liking me, and then we start talking. And the talking phase is basically like, I guess like really getting to know each other outside of just like the friendship stuff, because with the way we are as a youth group, we're all very close, but we don't like the whole like date everyone in the youth group and then everyone's awkward and stuff. So we don't really like, talk late at night if we're just friends between like boy and girl, because that just isn't beneficial, I guess. So the talking phase really allowed us to like get to know each other.
That's basically what it is.
And for me, fall in love and all that good stuff already. And then we start dating.
Yeah, so that's basically what the talking phase is. Just getting to know the person, just to see if you actually like that person, if y'all can mesh together, if it will actually work.
Yeah.
And then the next phase would be actually, dating when I ask her to be my girlfriend. That's basically the phase that says, basically, look, I'm in this. Like, this is what I want. This is what I want to pursue. I'm in this for the long haul. And the long haul is, of course, marriage. So if you move on to that dating phase, you're saying, I want the marriage. I want that end phase. And that talking phase, like, that's basically your time period to where you can say, like, look, I don't really think this is going to work. I like you, you know what I'm saying? But maybe we just don't mesh. Yeah. And that's what that talking phase is. So once you move on to that dating phase, that's like, look, this is serious. Like, this is real.
Like, we wouldn't move on. We wouldn't have moved on to the dating phase if we both didn't want to marry each other already. Like, right. And for some people, that's like, well, that's so fast. But when you know, and when you know that it's God, like, it just is that.
That's kind of what makes it so powerful, because like when you commit to this, to this like structure, to this status, it's like, that says a lot about the relationship. That says y'all want to have God at the center of y'all relationship. That says y'all want to have a long-lasting marriage. Like, people rush into that dating phase. They rush into that because they feel like the butterflies in their stomach. They see the person and they like, oh man, she's beautiful. I gotta do that. But at the same time, you don't want a failed marriage. You don't want to continuous heartbreak. So you want to make sure this is real and true. So when that person commits to this type of structure, it's like, okay, I can trust that person because they want to take the hard way instead of the easy way. So.
Yeah. Ooh, okay. I want to answer this one. So it says, how did y'all find out you liked each other? So for me, what happened was, like, when you go places and you're like, okay, this is fun or whatever, and then you find out that someone's not going to be there, and then you're like, you don't want to go. that's basically what was happening with Matt. So we would like be hanging out or whatever, and legit like I felt like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna go, whatever. But legitimately, I like, once I found out he wasn't gonna be there, I felt like I didn't want to go. Like my mind actually changed, and then I had to just like force myself to go.
So basically, man, I just knew she was the one because I knew God wanted to be a straight. And I already couldn't stop thinking about her, so I'm like, yeah, I like her. She alright.
Anyways, okay. Next question says, what is y'all's favorite thing to do together? Honestly, like, everything. There's not something that I could say, like, I don't like doing with you. Ooh, we like eating M&Ms together. We're big talkers, though.
Oh, yeah, we talk about eating and everything.
Yeah, and we love asking each other questions. We used to do that a lot.
We still do that all the time.
We still do that a lot. We just love being around each other, honestly.
Yeah,
so
really. We couldn't really pinpoint one thing.
Yeah.
It's like we do so much random stuff together. It's like,
yeah. But we laugh a lot, which is really great. He makes me laugh really hard. And we laugh at the same thing.
How did you know he was the one?
Okay. I knew Matthew was the one because I legit like, okay, so coming from other relationships or even just like my life in general, there has never been one person that just it just clicked. Like, he's super smart and intelligent, and obviously like prayer, obviously you guys through prayer and like all that good stuff, but I'm just saying like the other stuff, but through just, I can't imagine spending my life with anybody else and not being with him. And I think I knew that he was the one when he first started coming to the church, and then he just like, as soon as he started, he didn't stop. Like, it was just like, this is what's happening, blah, 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 blah. Super ministry minded and all that stuff. And he gets along with my family. My parents love him. My siblings love him. All those things, you know, came together. But all in all, I just knew he was the one because he's just exactly what I prayed for and exactly what I need in my life. Okay, the next part says, do you think God is leading you guys to get married?
Yeah, I do. I mean, I feel like I wouldn't be with her if I didn't think God was leading me in this relationship, and I feel like it's gonna go to that, that level. So
it's not there yet, but it'll be there. So
basically, so yeah.
What's his background? Jamaican? No.
Yeah. Somebody put open parentheses Jamaican, close parentheses.
He's not Jamaican. He is.
I'm just a guy. Like, I'm just a guy, man.
Okay, he's black, but he's African American, but he legitimately though does have like Native American, like for reals. So.
The next question say, do y'all have any cousins and are they single?
And Pentecostal.
Yeah, and Pentecostal.
And in their 20s.
And in their 20s.
No, actually, no, for real.
And they say, just kidding, but I know y'all serious. Listen.
I mean, for real. I feel you, though.
Y'all just gotta pull up at the church, you know what I'm saying? See
you know
what's
what?
going on.
That's true. We don't have cousins, but there are a lot of great people at our church.
I got y'all, fellas. I got them coming for y'all. Got y'all. Look, they're coming in multiples.
Ooh. But you have to go through like a screening process. Just kidding. The next question is, do you guys like to match each other? Yes, for sure. I love to match, and he allows me to match him.
You just gotta make sacrifices.
Do we support the same sports teams? No. Well,
yeah,
yes.
Basketball, yeah.
Yes.
We both Laker fans.
Yes, and that's so cool. Both Laker fans.
Baseball. I don't really watch baseball that much, but she LA fan. Right?
Yeah, so he can like, if we were to get hats, he would totes get a Dodger hat because he's not that big of a deal. Football, I'm not that interested in it, so I'll just
I watch the Super Bowl. Other than that,
same.
We chilling.
Same. I go really hard.
The Super Bowl land on my birthday, so.
Does it? February? Oh.
This question would be, what would you tell?
Sorry.
Our last question.
Mm-hmm.
The last question would be, what would you tell your younger self about your future relationship?
You know, I was gonna say something like, you know, don't date the first person, but I think that just, you know, makes you who you are, so I wouldn't say that, but I think I would tell my younger self that you're gonna realize that at some point you're gonna feel like you found like the other whole to yourself, because we you know, it's not like a 50-50 thing, like you have to be a whole person, and I think that telling my younger self like it's actually out there, like you are gonna find the person who like makes you laugh, makes you comfortable, loves you to like no end, like those are things that I don't actually think was gonna be possible when I was younger. So I would tell my younger self that it is possible. Yeah.
I'll probably laugh and be like, dang dude, you thought you loved her? You thought she was the one? Like I was just like talking about myself.
Yeah.
Like, you think she cute? Like, nah, bro. Just wait, bro. Just wait. You gonna see. That's basically, I just talk crazy to him.
So that's it for all the questions. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed meeting Matthew for the first time. It was really fun, and we'll be doing more, like the boyfriend-girlfriend tag thingy. I think that'd be really cool. And yeah, so like, comment, share, subscribe to me. Maybe comment other questions that we didn't answer that you want to know. And video ideas. So that's it. Thanks for watching.
All right.